Happy Sunday. Welcome to an incredibly gloomy day. It is so dark today, which I don't hate for a Sunday because it's kind of nice, cozy vibes. I've just made myself another coffee and used up the last of my cinnamon flavored creamer that's from Trader Joe's. If you have not tried it, I highly recommend. It's really good. And today I just thought I would have a bit of a cozy Sunday afternoon, just preparing myself for the week. It is so messy in here. I know my last video was a cleaning motivation video, but my friend Liz came to stay for a few days and I took a little bit of a break from filming, and I mentioned in that video that I had so much clothes washing to do and it's all done, but it now needs to be put away. So I have clothes hanging up, I have piles of clothes on the floor. It's done, but I gotta get in and put it away and clean and just, I don't know, feel like I've got everything sorted before I head into this week. This is some of the mess that I'm working with. I did my hair and my makeup this morning, so I need to put all of that away. I have some shoes just out here in the middle of nowhere. I have a pile of clean clothes on the floor here. I have some folded on the coffee table, and then I still have all this on the clothing rack as well, and it all has to go away. I've also got some clothes on the floor over there in my bedroom. I am working with a floor job at the moment. Not good, not good. So I'm gonna probably start with this, get all of this out of here and put away. Okay, so I have so many clothes to put away. I also have some of my boyfriend's clothes here as well, because tomorrow we're actually heading to be spending a week with his family, and I think it's going to be a much needed break. I did just take a bit of a break, like I mentioned, from filming this week while my friend Liz was here, which was so much fun. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then you would have missed some of the things that we got up to that I shared in my stories. Finally went around to do some of the more touristy things, and you know what? This shirt doesn't even feel like it's dry. Nothing's drying because it's so humid and wet. Yeah, this one's okay. This one's okay. But yeah, finally went around to do some of the touristy things, explored a little bit, and just had a really nice time with her here. Anyway, it was so nice to have her in town and actually go out and do some things, because I don't have any friends here yet. So to actually go out and just do the things that we used to do, like get coffee and go for walks and wander around and have a look in like bookstores and things like that, it was just so nice, and it was exactly what I needed. Anyway, I'm also really looking forward to this week away as well. My boyfriend's taken the whole week off work, so I think I'm just gonna take the week off as well, and we're just going to go and spend some good quality family time together and kind of just have a really chill week. And I'm gonna take this week as a bit of a chance to have some downtime and do like a little bit of self-reflection, because we're about to enter into the fourth quarter of the year, and I've been here for 5 months now and I'm a little more settled, and I just think it's time for me to start thinking a bit more about the type of life that I want to live here, how I want to finish up 2024, and how I want to go into 2025. I also mentioned on not my last video, because that was a cleaning video, but the video before that, I mentioned that I had been so frustrated and just feeling really off and like low and defeated and just like a little bit insecure and everything. And again, I feel like having Liz here and spending time with her just was really, really nice. But I'm feeling much better than where I was a couple of weeks ago, but I don't know, I feel like I've been through a lot of changes in the last 2 years, and I feel like a totally different person to where I was in 2022. I feel like being here on social media and content creating has changed a lot, and honestly, I feel like I'm a little out of the game with it all. You know, I took such a break from having my own home and making home content. Like yesterday was the first proper apartment cleaning video that I've uploaded in 2 years, and I just feel really out of sorts and really disconnected from everything at the moment. So I think taking another break this week and giving myself a chance, like I said, to reflect and sort of figure out what I want both for my online life and my personal life and how I want things to go. I don't plan on making any major changes, don't worry. Content is still going to be coming. Content is still going to be around the same topics that it's been now, but I don't know, I feel like there's been a shift, and I need to match that shift and figure out how it is that I want to be showing up online, because like I said, I just feel really disconnected. Something's not clicking here, and as a result, it's been making me really frustrated. So I'm really looking forward to today. I have half started packing, which is everything that's out on the coffee table already. I have some of my boyfriend's clothes with me because he did a lot of washing yesterday, but unfortunately his washing machine is like one of those washer dryer combos and the dryer just never works on that stuff. And there was just some things this morning when I was at his house. I was like, look, I'm just gonna take these with me and dry them because he's out at the Ravens game today. So I was like, I'll just finish drying them for you because they're just gonna take forever in this weather. So anyway, I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna finish getting all of this stuff put away, figuring out what I'm packing, and then get in and do a really good Sunday clean, you know? Okay, Google, play music. I'm in one of those moods again where I'm like, I just need to cut my hair off. This always happens. It doesn't matter how someone cuts it. It doesn't matter if I were to get it all cut off short and let it grow out. I just have a lot of hair in this part of my head. Even if I switch my part to the other side, there's just so much here. And this is the part that always takes the longest to do anything with. It's the part that takes the longest to cut, but I don't know what it is. It breaks and it ends up in this big shelf. It has always been like this. Doesn't matter what I do to it, how it gets cut, it always ends up in this super annoying, heavy piece that just, oh, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. And my hair is so frizzy today because it is so humid. And I was talking about this 2 videos ago, how I'm like, I kind of want to just cut it off to here. And I am this close to doing it because the last time I did it out of necessity because my hair was so thin and so broken after hair extensions. And in hindsight, I loved it. I've always thought that having longer hair was easier. No, I think having shorter hair is easier. At least for me it is. I naturally have quite wavy, frizzy hair. And so when it's humid like this, it just ends up kind of messy and really poofy. And that's sort of what's happening with it today. And then I end up with just this chunk that always just curls inwards and it just kind of sits here. And this will be the bane of my existence, this chunk right here. So I'm thinking, yeah, I really, really want to cut it off. I also have a new hair clip. You know what? I should actually do a little haul right now of all of the things that I bought while Liz was here. I did a few new seasonal purchases. So this was one of them. I got this from Target. I have been hunting for a gold metal hair clip for like 2 months now. And I finally decided on this one and it was $5. So I'm gonna clip my hair up because I am over it. It's fluffy, it's frizzy. I just styled it. I put hot rollers in. I used a hot rolly brush. Nothing. Lost all of its style immediately thanks to the delightful humidity of Washington, D.C. So anyway, I may come back from this trip an entirely new person and just cut my hair off while I'm there. If I can find a good cutting stylist, yeah, I may come back with my hair cut off. Ugh, I have had it. I have just absolutely had it. I feel like I was mentioning before, things have changed in the last couple of years and I'm now back to making regular videos and it's just highlighting to me how much has changed. And I know a couple people said on that video that, you know, a lot has changed for me and I need to give myself a bit of a break, like, you know, give myself a break. What is that? What's the other part of that saying? Cut myself some slack. That's what I was trying to say. Some people so kindly told me that I just need to cut myself some slack. It's okay if I feel all out of sorts and feel like things are just misaligned. What's that other saying? Square peg, round hole, round peg, square hole. That's what my life kind of feels like. But interestingly enough, it's not my personal life. My personal life is so wonderful and just has been the closest to living my dream life I think I've ever gotten to. I don't know if that sentence came out in the correct manner, but what I'm trying to say is that the way that my personal life is right now, it is just the closest to the life that I've envisioned for myself. And it's been amazing. It's just feeling like making my videos and showing up here is where the disconnect is happening. So I'm gonna take some time while I'm away to figure out how I like close that gap, to figure out how I get everything to fit, because I want to make videos. Just about 2 weeks ago, I was like, I hate this. I never want to film. I don't want to make anything. This is not what I want, even though it is what I want, but it's not what I want. And so, yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. Hair is up. It is like warm. I'm gonna go out and finish cleaning out in my living room, just because when I get back from being away, I like to walk in to an incredibly clean house. I want everything to be organized. I gotta take the garbage out. I should clean out the fridge just for food that may go off in the next week. All that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go do that. No, I was gonna share with you all of the things that I purchased, like do a little haul of all the things that I purchased when Liz was in town. We went to Georgetown for a day, and that's probably where I picked up the most things. I got this oversized t-shirt from Aerie for $10, $12 or something, because I've actually had a really good fitness routine. I haven't had a fitness routine like this in, I'm gonna say since 2019, before I ever moved to North America. And about a year ago, I worked with a fitness company. At the time, they were called Copilot, but they've rebranded to Train Well. They're an app that gives you a personal trainer, and they will be able to provide for you some sort of workout plan. And for the last year or so, the majority of my workout plan has just been me going for my daily walks. But recently, about 6 weeks ago, my personal trainer that I've had for the last year, her name is Katie. And I said to her, I was like, hey, I now have access to a gym upstairs. These are all the things that I'm interested in doing. I took a bunch of pictures of all the machines and stuff, and I sent them to her. And she has created workout plans for me. And it's fantastic because I do it through the app, and I'll have her in my ear, and it's like a pre-recorded message. But I have her in my ear telling me what exercises I have to do, and there's visuals of how to do them all. And so Tuesdays and Thursdays, I've been doing like a full body weights workout, just like lifting weights, and it's been fantastic. I can feel myself getting stronger. I've been slowly moving up in weight, so I'm like really excited about it. And last week I asked her to add in Saturday as well, and I'll either complete it Saturday or Sunday. So 3 days of lifting weights, and there's a point to this story that I'm gonna get to in a second. Anyway, I have a fitness routine, but when I go to the gym, I either wear my leggings or my flared leggings and an oversized t-shirt. I just like to hide behind an oversized t-shirt. So I found this one, and I thought it was really cute, and I thought it would go really well with my blue leggings. And I like my oversized gym t-shirts, and I have to stop stealing my boyfriend's because he needs them back. So I got this one for myself. Also from Aerie, they have 8 for $32 in underwear. So I bought a bunch of underwear. I think I bought 4 pairs of more like briefs to wear when it's kind of around my period, and then just 4 other underwear, because half the pairs that I currently have are starting to wear through, and I just thought it was time to update some of my underwear. So I did that as well. Also from Target, I picked up this little striped sweater. It's like a cream and black striped sweater with the buttons down the front. I love a little cardigan, and I like the black one that I bought back at the beginning of the year from Portman's, and I'm so glad that I bought this one too, because it's very, very cozy. It's a little more oversized than the Portman's one that I have, because I got it in a small, but I actually quite like it. It looks really, really cute on. I've worn this a couple of times, but I'm not gonna be able to wear it for a while now because it's hot. And then, not my last cleaning video before, I was talking about how I just don't know how to dress myself. I feel so out of touch with my wardrobe because it's been in storage for 2 years, and I had a pair of black jeans. I haven't purchased black jeans in 2.5 years, and the last pair that I got were a slim straight, and I just didn't like the style of them, and I wanted something that was a little bit wider in the leg. I found these. I went hunting online. I actually saw Alex Earl on, Instagram, not TikTok, Instagram. I saw her wearing a pair of cropped, slightly flared jeans. I read the comments. Someone suggested that they were the Frame brand or something, and those kinds of jeans are like $250. So I did a little hunt for cropped black, slightly flared jeans, and I found a couple. J. Crew had some. I tried them on. Didn't like them as much as the Madewell ones, and these were 50% off the day that I went to get them. So they came down to $69, something like that. And they're a mid-rise, which mid-rise totally suits me. And they are a crop with a slight flare, and they are incredibly flattering. Also, the dryer just finished, so I could take those last few items out of there, but really flattering and just so nice. I really feel like I should probably just try them on for you. Okay, I've got the jeans on. Really cute. I think these are just so much more flattering than my slim straights, and I think these are gonna be pretty versatile as well. So they're quite fitted around my like waist and hips and butt, and then also pretty fitted around my thighs, and it's just kind of knee down and above the ankle where it flares out a little bit. I think they're gonna work really well with flats. So I'm going to do these with flats, you know what I mean? I could also do sandals, Very cute, just simple, really like it. And then I'm also thinking with other shoes, these heels, honestly, just the first heels that I grabbed. So they're very glitzy. I got them at Nordstrom Rack in Yorkville when I was in Toronto a couple years ago for like 50 bucks. My friend Hannah and I bought matching pairs because they're so cute. So intense, glitzy heels. I've worn them like once because they're not the most comfortable, but I figured, hang on, you know what, I'm gonna do it up just for the sake of the video. Anyway, I figured with some cute little heels, the flared pants would make the perfect like going out at night pair of pants. And now I'm gonna sit on my coffee table for this. I have these sock boots. My original pair were from Call It Spring and I wrecked them. And then I found these ones that were Zara at Winners for like $25 to replace my other ones, and I love them. So in the winter when it gets cold, I can just put them on with my boots, and I just think these are such a versatile little jean. I'm gonna be able to wear them in so many different ways. So glad that I got them. I'll link them below. If they still have 50% off, then that is a steal. What else was it gonna do? Oh, one more pair of shoes. These ones, I was thinking about these ones the other day. I have two pairs of these, black and beige. These are from Joanne Mercer. I bought them when I was living in Australia. Oh, years ago. I've had these forever. So comfortable. I mean, the first week I had them, they totally shredded my feet. But after that, they've been so comfortable. And I was thinking about these because I just wanted to make sure that the top of them would be high enough to kind of fit under the flare, because I thought, oh yeah, that works. I just thought it would be weird if you could still see my ankle between the boot and the pants, but you can't. I love it. I'm so happy. I think these are just the best jeans. And then while I have you here, I might as well just quickly put my little stripy cardigan on. This is probably not the best top to wear it over, but like so soft, so cute. I feel like I'm getting my autumn wardrobe together. I'm feeling good about these purchases, and not very expensive either. The cardigan was 20 bucks, and yeah, I mean 50% off for jeans, especially from Madewell. It's like a good deal. Now I have to try and figure out what else I purchased so I can finish off this little haul. Next on my little haul list is this book that I picked up from Anthropology. It's called Beautiful Bread, and I think it's just focaccia stuff and all these different recipes that are just so beautiful and they look so pretty. And it was on clearance from Anthropology, so it was 40% off the $20 price, which was cheaper than anywhere else I saw it. Like I checked Amazon and everything, still cheaper. So I picked it up from Anthropology, and it's now up here with one of my other cookbooks, and I like it. I think my shelves are kind of starting to come together. Also, Liz brought me some gifts. She brought me these little tins of tea, which is so adorable. She also bought me one of these like fabric trivet things, but I can also use this to get stuff in and out of the oven. So my style, right, with the blue, I love it. And then she also got me a little notepad. This is the little notepad she gave me. Adorable. It's got some pumpkins on it, lots of pages, and there's also a magnet on the back of it. So it has been sitting on my fridge, but I brought it down here, I think on Friday actually, so that I could write some notes and like a daily to-do list. And it came with this adorable little pen as well. So I love it, and I'm so thankful that she got me these little gifts. I have another thing that I purchased. I grabbed these little glass candlestick holders. I would love to try and eventually find some crystal ones, but these are just regular glass. You can always tell glass because the seams are very distinct. Crystal doesn't have like distinct seams, and also it looks different when you hold it up in the light, and crystal is heavier, and if you tap it, crystal has a much nicer sound. But I thought I could put these in my bedroom on the dresser with some of the sage green candles I have. I just need to wash these and take off the stickers and stuff, but just have not got around to that yet. This morning I went to the nail salon to get my nails done because whenever I go away, I prefer to go and get them done properly. I do my nails myself, but I don't know if it's the products I use or my technique, but every couple of days they tend to peel off, which I don't mind because I'll just retouch it up and do it again, and it peels off without damaging my nail. But if I'm going away, I don't want to take all of my nail stuff with me. So if I go to the salon, then it'll last the full week that I'm away and it'll be fine. And I ended up going for this like little pinky color, and I also have short square nails, which is the biggest change. I did this the last time I painted my nails. I don't know if I've ever had short square nails. I've always been long nails. It's been my favorite thing. And I don't know what it is all of a sudden where I'm like, I want to cut my hair off. I want to cut my nails short. I'm sure there's some kind of like growth metaphor in here somewhere. If someone wants to interpret it, go for it. But I don't know what it is. I have spent years trying to grow my hair. I have always wanted my nails to be long. And for the first time ever, I'm like, nope, too long. In fact, the lady could have cut them shorter today. And it's like the fear of it not growing back has gone. And I don't know what happened. I've always felt like, no, I can't cut my nails. I mean, I cut them when they get impractically long, but never cut them all the way back short, right? Whenever I cut my nails back short, I feel like I've lost something or like failed or I'm defeated or something. And same with my hair. I'm like, no, I have all this growth. I can't cut it off. And that's why I'm like, there's got to be some kind of metaphor in here. Why all of a sudden I'm like, no, actually, I'm gonna keep my nails short. These are too long. There's perfectly fine, healthy nail growth there, but let's cut it off. Short is fine. And same with my hair, because I've spent so long trying to grow it. And I'm like, no, you know what? I wanna cut it off short. And I bet you if I like it when it's short, it'll get maybe like an inch longer and I'll be like, no, we're gonna cut it off again. And I've never been that person. I've always been like, no, it's gotta grow. We have so much growth, we can't get rid of it. And I don't know what that's about. So if someone wants to interpret that for me, go for it, because I've never felt this way before. And I know that's really silly, but yeah, I just thought I would share that. Anyway, what am I gonna do now? Clean everything, cause it's still messy in here. I might pop you up at the window. Actually, I'm gonna show you something new as well. Look what I have down here in the corner of my living room. Look at this sequin fabric. It's a velvet that is covered in sequins. I did an order from Joann's because I wanted to start a new sewing project. I've had so many DMs from you telling me that you want me to start doing some more sewing stuff. So we're on it. I'm going to make a holiday party dress and it's gonna be this gorgeous red color. I've got some tulle to make the skirt like puff out a little bit, interfacing to make it thick. I've got this satin that's also going to be a backing for the velvet as well as a lining. And then this is the pattern here. I bought a pattern off Etsy and then I just printed it out. So I have to tape all of these together and then I can cut all the pieces out and start cutting up the fabric. If I clean fast enough today and pack everything, I may be able to start it today, but I'm still missing some stuff. And my whole order from Joann has been driving me nuts this week. It said 3 packages, but I've already had 3. Another one's supposed to come. I need the zip of the thread and some needles. I need needles to be able to go over this. But yeah, I've had so many people want me to start on a project and I'm calling it Project Holiday Dress. Yeah, Project Holiday Dress. That's what this one is. And then if you have suggestions what we can do after this, but I'm so excited. I don't think this pattern has a picture of the dress, but I'll insert a picture on the screen. Really, really excited for this. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm gonna pop you right here on the window and I am going to clean, because the quicker I clean, the quicker I can get on to doing the fun, cozy Sunday stuff. So let's go. My boyfriend just messaged me saying, please don't hate me, but the flight's actually at 3 p.m., not 9 a.m. And I was like, why would I hate you? You've just given me an extra half a day tomorrow to be able to organize myself. I'm like, that's the best thing ever. Honestly, he is so great. When we booked these flights, well, when I say we, I mean when he booked the flights like 2 months ago or whenever it was, and we're organizing it, I was having a really stressful week. And I just said to him, I'm like, I'm really sorry. I don't have the ability to do this right now. I'm like, pick whatever days you want. You just like, let me know. And he just booked the whole thing. I don't even know what airline we're going on tomorrow. He just has to tell me the time and I am gonna show up. And I could not be more grateful for him just doing all of that, because yeah, the week that we were planning it, I was not in the space to try and figure things out. So I'm very grateful for that. But I now have an extra 6 hours tomorrow and I am very, very happy about it, because it means that once I get everything sorted this afternoon, I'm probably gonna have a bit more time to work on my dress before I leave. So I'm very excited. I just put my camera on to charge, and while I was doing that, I thought I would take out some garbage to my bin room. And if you are in my broadcast channel, then you would already know this, but someone left a TV here. Like, this is bin room saga part 2 of the things that people leave. I brought my cable from my TV because I want to plug it in and see if this actually works. I looked up the model. It's like a $400 TV new. Also, there is this little piece of furniture which looks terrible quality and I don't have any use for that, so I'm going to leave that here. But the TV, okay, well, it's talking at me and it's most certainly not okay. Very, very broken. I'm gonna unplug it and put it back where I found it. It is so dark and gloomy in my kitchen today. I don't think I've had a day this dark yet. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like filming on days like this because everything just seems so flat and yuck, but we're doing it anyway. Anyway, that was an interesting little moment in the bin room, seeing if we had found a TV that was functioning. Honestly, not surprised that it was fully broken. I would highly doubt someone would throw out a full TV, but it's not entirely impossible here in DC. DC is one of those cities where you very rarely come across people who are actually from DC. Everyone comes and goes, they're from all over the country, all over the world, and so people are moving out constantly, and if they need to get out in a hurry, sometimes they have no choice but to just put things in the garbage room, which is kind of sad if it does end up in landfill, but really cool if you're able to constantly check your building's garbage rooms because you can find really cool stuff, like I found with all of the storage containers, which I still need to finish cleaning the stickiness off like 3 of them. But I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna finish cleaning up the kitchen, and I don't think I have to finish packing now until tomorrow. I'm kind of happy that my boyfriend made a mistake. I have extra time, which means I can start taping together these pattern pieces and start the project. Okay, I am done with the cleaning, I think. I am like looking directly up at you. But I think I'm done with the cleaning. I'm gonna leave the garbage and the dishwasher for tomorrow morning. It's so much better that I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon now. My original plan was to pack everything up, get everything sorted, and then go over to my boyfriend's place later tonight. And then he would come home at like 1 a.m. I was just gonna put myself to sleep and then he'll get home when he gets home because I don't remember if I mentioned, but he's at the Ravens game in Baltimore today. So he's not getting home until really late. This way, it's so much better because I don't have to leave the house tonight. I can just sleep here and I'll see him tomorrow morning. So easy, easy. I am gonna attempt to stick together this pattern. I think the instructions are in the PDF. I've got some sticky tape and we're going to attempt to put this together. Okay, the instructions told me to lay everything out 1 to 6 and then A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And this is the entire thing all put together. Now all I have to do is cut off some of the edges. Like I'll cut off this edge here, keep this one so I've got something to stick it to, and then I can line them up perfectly. You don't want to have that gap between them. And then yeah, once I stick everything together, I can start cutting out each pattern piece. I may run out of sticky tape, and if that's the case, I'll order some while I'm away, but at least I get to start it. I wasn't paying attention and I just cut off the wrong side. I was trying to keep this side still attached, and then this side was going to be cut off, and then I also started cutting off this side. I wonder if I can probably, it should be fine. I just have to keep this side attached, and where's the next piece? This piece here. If I just attach this piece to here first, then it should be fine. Should be fine. Everything's going to be fine. I've started to cheat a little bit, and I'm only sticking together the piece of the patterns that really need the sticky tape. So like between this line and this line, I need it. I'm not going to attach this piece to this piece because there's no pattern piece that crosses both of them. So that's what I'm going to do. It'll save me a little bit of sticky tape. Like for example, I think this is just a totally blank page because when she laid it all out, nothing ended up in that space, so I'm just gonna ditch that, and then like I can just sticky tape this last little piece on here kind of thing. Although if there's lots of crossover, it may be good just to have it as a placeholder, but I didn't need to do it for those two pieces, but it's coming together. I'm so excited. I can't wait to actually cut some fabric. I'll probably have to wait to do that until I get back from being away, but I'm making a start. Okay, I have got Gilmore Girls on, of course. I've been watching it now that it is officially autumn. I think I'm in season 5. Yeah, season 5, episode 8. And I haven't been watching it. I tend to just put it on in the background while I'm doing other things. But I think tonight I might actually sit down, eat my pizza tart thingy, and actually pay attention. I probably should light the candle. I've got you sitting on the candle. I should light it, make it really cozy in here. Oh, and you know what? I have a new favorite TV show, actually. It's a Netflix TV show called Nobody Wants This, and it's got Adam Brody and Kristen Bell in it, and it's so funny. Like, I highly recommend. Adam Brody plays a rabbi and Kristen Bell plays a non-Jewish woman, and the whole show is about navigating them falling in love. It's actually so funny. It's a really good comedy. My boyfriend and I binged the entire thing the other night, and my boyfriend's Jewish, so it was quite relatable for us. I mean, he's not a rabbi, so he's not bound by the rules of being a rabbi, but for us it was quite relatable and we really enjoyed it. And if you don't know anything about Judaism, there's like lots of bits of information just sprinkled throughout it, which I really like. And I think the creator, Erin is her name, I think she did a really good job. The only thing that I don't absolutely love about it is with every great TV show or movie, there always has to be a villain. And unfortunately, the Jewish women in this series are kind of depicted as the villain, which is really unfortunate. I've seen a few people say they don't really like that, but outside of that, it has rave reviews. Everybody seems to love it. It brings back memories from when we were younger because, you know, Adam Brody played Seth Cohen and Kristen Bell played Veronica Mars, and then Adam Brody is married to Leighton Meester, who was on Gossip Girl, and then Kristen Bell did the voice of Gossip Girl and was kind of on the show. And then at the very end, there's like Kristen Bell with Rachel Bilson to play a part for Gossip Girl, and Rachel Bilson was like in the OC. So there's like a really big connection between all of them, but it just kind of makes you feel a little bit nostalgic for the good old days. I loved the OC, and I also loved Gossip Girl. I mean, I still watch Gossip Girl regularly. I haven't watched the OC in a while, but anyway, if you're looking for a new TV show, I highly, highly recommend.